Hi there YouTube. What makes humans special? According to most religions, humans are special creations within the eyes of God. If this is true, however, then what is it about us that makes us so special? Well, for one, there is the fact that we're self-aware. We know who we are and can acknowledge our existence. When we look at ourselves in the mirror, we know it is ourselves we are looking at and not someone else. That makes us fairly special compared to animals, right? Not really. Scientific tests have shown that elephants, chimps and dolphins are also self-aware. So self-awareness is out. What about the fact that we grieve and remember our dead? Animals don't do that, do they? Well, it turns out that elephants are on par with us again there. When an elephant dies, the other members of the herd will stick around it for a few days. They will also return periodically to the place where the animal died, and, if the bones are still there, the elephants will stroke them, particularly the tusks, appearing visibly distressed. It seems elephants do have some memory of the dead. Well, how about tool making then? We're good at that. That makes us special, right? Well, it turns out that tool making, whilst we're good at it, isn't unique to humans. Chimps, birds, and even a dolphin have all been observed using tools in one way or another. Generally, tool use is not a behaviour an animal is born with either. In chimps, certain tools are used differently in different geographical locations. This passing on of knowledge from one generation to the next can be seen as the rudimentary beginnings of culture, so you can cross that off the list of what makes us unique as well. Language is another trait which is shared by many other animals. Other members of the ape family can be taught sign language, for example. Dolphins have different sounding calls with regards to different members of their pods, suggesting dolphins may actually give each other names. Language needn't be vocal either. Bees dance in order to tell others where to find flowers, and termites communicate using sophisticated pheromones. We're not the only animals that farm or practice animal husbandry either. Leafcutter ants will take their cuttings to their underground nests and use them to grow special funguses on which they feed. Other species of ants domesticate aphids in order to feed on the honeydew these animals produce. We're not the only animals who can construct wonderful architecture. Social insects build fantastic nests, particularly the termite. The trapdoor spider creates a door with a hinge in order to help it catch prey, and the bowerbird builds the most amazing nest in the animal kingdom in order to attract mates. So you see, everything that makes us special has a counterpart in the animal world. Altruism and primitive forms of morality can even be found in chimps. In chimpanzee society, we see enforced norms against such behaviour as stealing, murder and adultery. And just like us, they will go to war against other groups over territory. So what is it that makes us special? At the end of the day, it's clear that only our brain, an evolutionary fluke which makes us that bit more intelligent, is that thing which makes us different. Does it make us special, however? No. After all, would you say that the cheetah was special in the eyes of God just because it had evolved to be the fastest land mammal? Would you say that the blue whale was special in the eyes of God just because it is the largest animal to have ever lived? No. The truth is that everything has evolved to adapt to its environment in its own different way. This is just the way we adapted. It's as simple as that.